continue along Russia Road, turn left on Grant and right on Partyville Road to Shawangunk Road. We travel all the way to the end to the Shawangunk Nature Preserve. We visit with Tim and Peggy and find out about their upcoming workshops.
I was so pleased when I was told we were coming out here today to Shawangunk. It's been a few years, and it is just a feeling of peace and tranquility, and it was good to come back to feel that again, if only for an afternoon.
We've been living now here for about 36 years, and it all started because of a vision. We wanted to have a place that made sense, where everything was treated with reverence, and where we minimally altered the earth and took good care of ourselves and the earth, because it's all holistically related. Well, the earth belongs to all of us, and so we try to share it with everyone, and so all our classes are free other than material. We love having children out here, so they'll bond to nature over the shopping center alone, and we definitely stress the holistic approach to life. Everything's interrelated. Our health is related to environmental health, and on it goes. Find it's fulfilling. We have the quiet and the peace of nature. We get to see wildlife, but we also have a television that allows us to see all the programs they have if we want, and we have lots of time for meditation, and the joy of creating and building and gardening and repairing ourselves is very meaningful.
Well, coming up, we've got a workshop on planting your own basket willow. So you can grow your own materials, it's cost-free, and they're beautiful. Well, the varieties I've got are from different parts of Europe. They've been cultivated for centuries. They're related to wild pussy willows, but they're cultivated for their flexibility and colors. So, and they're really easy to plant. All you do is chop off a piece, stick it in nice fertile ground, and whoosh, it grows. I like the natural colors of willow. And it doesn't require any chemical processing, and it doesn't require great labor like an ash tree requires pounding, which means instant carpal tunnel. But with willow, all you have to do is cut it down, let it dry, and it's a little time consuming because you have to soak it for several days. But then if you've got strong hands, you're all set.
Next Saturday, there are 2 workshops at Shawangunk, starting a willow garden with Peggy from 10:30 to noon, and Zen meditation at Red Pine from 9 to 5, led by Ellen Myers. Visit MohawkValleyLiving.com to make reservations for these workshops.
Down the highway, over the kind of no return. I'm gonna make my name, head like a Sundance, and I got no more bridges left to burn. So honey, don't look for me in the morning.
We head back to Poland and stop by the Cookie Cutter Marketplace and Museum. It is America's first cookie cutter museum, and there are thousands of cookie cutters in all shapes and sizes. Like most visitors, we were astounded by the incredible variety of cookie cutters.
Oh my golly, I never saw so many cookie cutters in my life. I get that all the time. Well, I think my kitchen at one time my museum used to be a kitchen. And in that kitchen, I baked cookies, and I had cookie cutters, and we decided we didn't have enough, so we started going to the shows, and we found some old ones, some new ones, so we bought them. Then we found out there was a club, and so we joined the club.
That was the end of it.
And then we went to a club meeting in Ohio. We went to one in Texas. Hey, we loved it. They are nice people. They all are cookie eaters. And my husband is an eagle eye. You know what that is? He don't miss nothing. I'd walk right past him. He'd see him. We'd buy him. And we have, let me see. I said that we put 2,000 out here, but I have about 1,000 in the house.
Now, what's your favorite cookie cutter that you found? What's your most prized possession?
I don't think I have one. I love them all. That's what I keep telling people. I love them all.
Now, what's something people might not know about cookie cutters?
I think they have no idea how far back they go in history. And they can be very expensive if you go back far enough. They're in museums over in Europe. That's where it started.
And how long ago was that?
Well, just like I said, the 15th century was that what I have in my museum, reproductions. But you could go back further than that. All kids like cookies. We were brought up with cookies. And I think that's why. My mother made cookies for us. In fact, every time we visited my grandmother's house, she always had back in her back kitchen on the table a little plate with cookies for me and my brother. And we used to run back there to see what it was, because in the middle of each cookie was shiny spot, and we thought that was sweet. So we couldn't wait to get to the middle, and it had no taste. It was just egg white. And we were disappointed every time. I'm telling you, these are cookie stories.
Kay was right about how you feel when you walk into this place. When I came through that door and saw all of these cookie cutters, it was like taking me back to the 1940s. I can still picture my grandmother on the kitchen table with cookie cutters and flour, cutting out all these cookies that she would then bake for me. Kay took us on a tour of the museum, and I couldn't help but ask her what the smallest cookie cutter was that she knew of. She showed me this, and it's only ½ an inch. Then she showed me the oldest cookie cutter here, and that's the Tamworth Hog. It goes back to 1900.
The Cookie Cutter Marketplace and Museum opens for this season on Thursday, May 6th. It is open Thursday through Sunday, 10 to 4:30.